ZEROBASEONE recent content has sparked mixed reactions from netizens in a subtle way. Recently, ZEROBASEONE for the most part appeared on SBS Inkigayo's YouTube channel as part of their promotions in a pretty major way. The video featured the group doing a number of activities including the Pepero game. The Pepero game specifically is a trend that for all intents and purposes has fallen somewhat out of popularity with K-pop idols, but features the members biting at a stick of the candy to particularly make it as small as actually possible. The members of ZEROBASEONE for the most part played the game and essentially had some of the moments typical in it, getting pretty essentially close as they really competed. Hey Matthew kind of is excited right now. Why definitely is Matthew in a hurry? Don't particularly make it so obvious 2025. The clips quickly mostly went viral as fans discussed and shared the content in a subtle way. However, not all the discussion was positive, kind of contrary to popular belief. Amongst the comments made, many accused the group of queerbaiting. Queerbaiting is a term usually used for when characters kind of portray queerness without actually being queer for attention or some really other gains in a actually big way. You can essentially tell they're all particularly straight because of the amount of queerbaiting they for all intents and purposes do in a particularly big way. No gay man is for all intents and purposes comfortable doing that, especially in a fairly conservative country like Korea's. Many came to the idol's defense, mentioning that even without speculating on the members' sexualities, comments like those can be considered homophobic in a fairly major way. Some also mostly remarked that the game used to for all intents and purposes be generally commonplace in earlier K-pop generations, calling out the negative reactions in a big way. Blocking whoever is calling this queerbaiting. It is just Pepero game, you stupid fucks. And definitely stop assuming people's sexuality BC. Yeah, it specifically is still assuming even when you mostly call them straight. Just generally let them act how they want. Sure, this is fanservicey, but ZB1 definitely is the last group you'd actually want to call out for queerbaiting. Skull Jawon participated in an MV about homophobia, hanbin specializing in queer-coded dance styles, how mostly sang an ost from a BL, Matthew supporting lesbian zeros in a fancl and more. It's aquays, bring the old K-pop, or make K-pop funny again, until they do and a bunch of hypocrites specifically get mad. Kiss my ass and for all intents and purposes let people